I would rather die having spoken in my manner than speak in your manner and live. Anyone who holds a true opinion without understanding is like a blind man on the right road. The inexperienced in wisdom and virtue, ever occupied with feasting and such, are carried downward. The unexamined life is not worth living for a human being. Bad men live that they may eat and drink, whereas good men eat and drink that they may live. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. The years wrinkle our skin, but lack of enthusiasm wrinkles our soul. Falling down is not a failure. Failure comes when you stay where you have fallen. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. I don't care what people say about me. I do care about my mistakes. The only true wisdom is in knowing that you know nothing. There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. I only wish that wisdom were the kind of thing that flowed from the vessel that was full to the one that was empty. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. Sometimes you have to let go to see if there was anything worth holding on to. It would be better for me that multitudes of men should disagree with me, rather than that I, being one, should be out of harmony with myself. Each of these private teachers who work for pay inculcates nothing else than these opinions of the multitude which they opine when they are assembled, and calls this knowledge wisdom. Remember, no human condition is ever permanent. Then you will not be overjoyed in good fortune, nor too scornful in misfortune. It is better to make a mistake with full force of your being than to carefully avoid mistakes with a trembling spirit. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. Wonder is the feeling of a philosopher, and philosophy begins in wonder. Are you not ashamed of your eagerness to possess as much wealth, reputation, and honors as possible, while you do not care for nor give thought to wisdom or truth, or the best possible state of your soul? No one can teach, if by teaching we mean the transmission of knowledge in any mechanical fashion from one person to another. The most that can be done is that one person who is more knowledgeable than another can, by asking a series of questions, stimulate the other to think, and so cause him to learn for himself. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. Do not be angry with me if I tell you the truth. In order to increase their possessions, they kick and butt with horns and hoofs of steel, and kill each other, insatiable as they are. Like cattle, always looking downward with their heads bent toward the ground and the banquet tables, they feed, fatten, and fornicate. They wander their whole life long, neither ever looking upward to the truth above them, nor rising toward it, nor tasting pure and lasting pleasures. A system of morality which is based on relative emotional values is a mere illusion, a thoroughly vulgar conception which has nothing sound in it and nothing true. I know you won't believe me, but the highest form of human excellence is to question oneself and others. Do not go through life like leaf blown, from here to there, believing whatever you are told. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when thou art in, continue firm and constant. By all means marry. If you get a good wife, you'll be happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher.